Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday. Welcome to our morning meeting today. It is March 23rd, 2020, and we're glad that you're able to join us after the weekend. You'll notice that today is Hat Day for our first day of Spirit Week. So that's why I chose one of my favorite hats here. My son and I have the same hat, so that's why I chose this one. And it'd be great to see what hats you're wearing today. Feel free to share them. We'd love to see and share and experience Spirit Week together. You'll also notice we're in a new location in my basement for our shooting today, trying to make sure that we have all the stuff here. So we've got a microphone set up, we've got tons of lights all around us, but we're ready to go and welcome you into the week and into the morning. So 5M, thank you so much for being here with me. Our agenda today, will go over the day, our class norms like usual. We'll have our daily quote, share some news, a poem, a fun fact. I've added in a little math minute here, and we'll finish off with a movement break like always. For the day today, you might want to start off with a bit of math practice. Maybe you've got a problem of the day to try out that you want to do. Maybe you're going to spend some time on extra math or Prodigy. Or maybe you're going to spend off relaxing, having breakfast with your family. It's up to you. So let us know what you're up to throughout the day. For myself here, I'll be available all the time, so feel free to send me an email, check in on Seesaw, and I'd love to help you out or be in touch with you throughout the day. Our class norms that we hear every day. We always have respect for everything and everyone, even if they are different or disrespectful. We will always try our best no matter how hard it is, even if we don't like it. We will always be kind to everyone, and we will have fun with everyone. I know these things get challenging as we're in small spaces with people, but I encourage you, students, to make sure that you're doing this as best you can. These are tough norms to do, but I've been proud of us every day that we've committed to them and stuck to them every day. Our quote of the day is by Ralph Waldo Emerson, and he says, "Do not go where the path may lead. Go instead where there is no path and leave a trail." So he's encouraging us to be our own person, to make your choices, and to follow, be true to yourself and be true to who you are. So I encourage you to do that today. Sharing some news. So a reminder to listen to others. Take some time to share with your family members, your friends, what you've been doing. I know a lot of us haven't seen each other as often or as closely as we'd like to, but it's important to still stay in touch about what you're doing. Myself, this weekend, I had a first-time experience. I did some online board gaming with some friends. So we all brought up the website online with the game we were playing, and then we had FaceTime set up, and we were all able to chat while we were playing. It was a unique experience, but it was important to do that for us to stay in touch and still do something we love with board games. I've had a couple pictures that have been sent in of things that people have done over the past few days. So over here we have a picture that somebody made in my class using ArtHub, really great website for making drawings and creating things. And here we have a picture of Lua, a dog, and she had a little bit of a operation this weekend, and she's got her nice little socks on, she's got her cone on, she's doing well, but thank you for sharing that. It says she's doing great on the side. So thanks for sharing about that. We really appreciate checking in with people. Our poem of the day. Again, we're reading from Don't Bump the Glump and Other Fantasies by Shel Silverstein. We read a poem every day in our class. And there's always just a nice picture to think about here. And the pictures today are from Tollymore Forest in Northern Ireland. So if you have some time and want to see some lovely nature, and some beautiful bridges, that's a great place to look up, and just a nice outdoor place to look at and think about. All right. So this is actually the last poem in the entire book. So tomorrow we'll be starting with some new poems. If you have one that you want to share with us to be featured, please let me know. Otherwise, I'll have a couple that I'll be sharing, I'll be continuing on with, because that's part of our class tradition. We have the squishy, squashy stegatol. When singing songs of scariness, of bloodiness, of hairiness, I feel obligated at this moment to remind you of the most ferocious beast of all. 6,000 tons and 9 miles tall, the squishy, squashy stegatol. It's standing right behind you. Whoa. And that is our picture And that is our final poem from Don't Bump the Glump. So we completed this book by Shel Silverstein. It's our second Shel Silverstein book that we've completed. We've loved hearing his poems every day. And we'll start with something new tomorrow. Next up, we have our Canadian Fun Fact of the Day. Another fun fact that was shared by a viewer who shared with us that the Canadian capital of Ottawa is the second coldest capital city in the world. Second coldest, only behind Moscow, and Russia has a slightly colder temperature than Ottawa does on average. So thank you very much for sharing that. I appreciate it. And it's always good to hear from people and have them join in. Again, our quote today, do not go where the path may lead. Go instead where there is no path and leave a trail. This is also a point where I wanted to jump in and say, for our landmark listeners specifically, that I've left a link below for the LES Music website and the LES Gym website. So Miss Gordon and Miss Sokolowski has some great activities there for you to connect with. Make sure you check those out. They've done an amazing job of sharing those things, and it's just another way that we can continue learning while we're away from each other over the next while. And I told you that today we're going to have a Math Minute. So I have had astounding popularity over the last couple days, way more than I ever could have expected, and that's really all thanks to my 5M class. I do this for you, but I'm glad that you're sharing it with other people and getting involved here. We've been practicing a lot of math problems with charts and following patterns and going on the way, and I want to become a viral sensation, and I'm wondering how long that's going to take. So I noticed here, my first video got 53 views. Not too bad. Second video, 70 views. All right, a nice little jump there. Third video, I don't know yet, hasn't been posted. I'm wondering if we keep following this same pattern, going up by the same amount every day, how many days will it take me for me to get 100 views? What about 1,000 views? And lastly, 10,000 views. So this is a good, quick math problem for you to do this morning or afternoon whenever you get to this. Let me know, how long will it take if I keep going up at this same rate? It'd be great to know and hear from you. Of course, I always have to finish off. Thanks to the students for this. Subscribe below. Don't forget to like. You can follow me on Instagram and Twitter if you want to see what else our class is up to. And for my students, please join us on Seesaw so we can stay connected and share work that we're doing there. Or feel free to email me as well. Our movement break today. I know not everybody loves this one, but it's one of my favorite. We call this the 20 dice workout. I'm going to take a quick drink of water here before I do it. The 20 dice workout is very simple. We name an exercise. We roll the dice to see how many of that exercise we're going to do. Could be 1, could be 20. We're going to do 5 exercises that way. I'm going to pick some to do here myself for you to join in. And then at home you can do the same ones, or you can just choose your own if you like. So I'm going to make myself a little bit of space here. And we're going to do a quick movement break to start the day. It's a good way to get our brains going, get our movement out, and then really hunker down and get some work done. So I'll just move this up here. I'm going to start off with a favorite. We'll start off with some jumping jacks. And we've got 13 jumping jacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Nice. All right. Everybody in our class loves doing push-ups, so I got to give some push-ups. Thank goodness it's only 9 of them. All right. 9 push-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Next up, we'll do some squats. I'm realizing my face might not have been in this video the whole time. That's okay. We're doing 1 squat. Next up, what else? We usually do some just plain jumps. 17 jumps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. And lastly, we'll finish off with some sit-ups. 13 sit-ups. All right, good end to the day. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. All right. Thank you very much for joining in this morning. That will conclude our morning meeting. It's really great to hear from you, so feel free to send me a message anytime. And wishing you all an excellent rest of your day.